Jobless man. He has a degree and he served his country. He sure ain't lazy, but he got anxiety.
Hi, my name's Jobless Man, and I'm back with you today to talk about the job search, and thank you for subscribing. Those of you out there who I made contact with, a lot of you who are jobless yourself or have created funny videos about needing a job, I like your efforts, and thank you for subscribing and liking my videos. I encourage anybody out there to make a video about not having a job or talking about their issues related to having a job or not having a job. Make a reply video response to my videos. I like the idea of creating a community of people who are talking about this subject. So, talking about my job search, I'd just like to say one thing. I usually go on to Indeed.com when I'm looking for jobs in California or locally where I'm located. Sometimes I go on to Craigslist looking for things. There seems to be this kind of disconnect, it seems, from companies, corporations, businesses, employers, and people who are looking for a job. And then there's the recruiters also. And I'm trying to understand where recruiters come from. I mean, I guess they need to make money too. Trying to make that connection either through a recruiter or directly to an employer seems like a nightmare. And maybe I just don't have the motivation to do it sometimes. You know, these days you can't just send your resume to somebody. I'm not just an entry-level dude. I have like over 10 years of work experience, and I've worked in different fields, and I have different skill sets. Does that make me inconsistent and unemployable? I don't know. Maybe you could leave a comment on that and let me know. Maybe there's other people like myself who haven't followed a linear path in life. You know, are we bad people? Are we bad employees? I'll admit, you know, when I was younger especially, I've left a couple of jobs just like that. And I've had issues in life. I've had to overcome certain issues. I don't even know if I've overcome them. But hey, you know, when I'm on the job, usually I work hard. I do a good job because I like to go home at the end of the day knowing that I was productive. So I like to be a productive member of an organization and a productive member and person in society in general. Going back to my resume, I did get a reply from a recruiter once, and she recommended Beyond.com. They have a really interesting like metrics kind of interface for putting all your skills in your history with a timeline. I really like that. I filled out most of it, and they gave me a resume critique. Come to find out that I really needed to fix my resume. Realistically, I wasn't selling myself as far as somebody who has over 10 years of experience, especially with technology. So finally in the last few days have gone back and created like a career summary instead of just putting a list like of bullet points with skills or qualifications. Because if you're like me and you have a lot of experience, you need to summarize that better in a paragraph that really sells you, right? Like, I really don't feel like a product, and I don't like selling myself. I just like going and doing a job. Am I just a doer, or am I a creative, innovator, problem solver? Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I am. And I am also an entrepreneur, and I really want my own business. So this whole process of trying to update my resume has also led me to come to the realization that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be working for anybody, but I'm running low on funds, and my wife and I are going to be out on the streets soon if I don't get a normal job or get a business loan to start my own business. So after I make this video, I'm going to be working on that. So anyways, you know, this whole thing is so frustrating, it makes me angry. But then I try to relax and just kind of like enjoy being unemployed. I've been making artwork, I've been doing my 3D models that I like doing. Getting back to the subject of getting a job and my resume, it's not fun, I hate it, I'm avoiding it, and I've been making these videos because I'm Jobless Man, and that's what I'm good at. How do I summarize all of these skills? You know, I was in the Army for 5 years, I spent 4 years in Peru, and I spent 4 years getting a degree. And there's about a year or 2, 3 somewhere where I've kind of like done lots of different things. So I've followed mostly kind of a non-linear path, although really when you summarize it, I did my best to make it look linear, right? It's like, how did I do all these things and continue to evolve as a potentially good candidate for employment, right?
Jobless Man wife.
Jobless Man, ¿quién? No sé, no entiendo nada.
Calm down.
No sé. Yo no estoy en Pueblo Libre, ¿dónde estoy?
What are you thinking?
No estoy en Perú.
How do you feel?
Ay, está tocando mis tetas. No sé, ¿tú eres lesbiana?
No. I love my husband. Do you remember my husband? Yes.
Husband?
Yes, my husband.
Husband.
Esposo en Spanish.
Esposo, es tu esposo.
Ajá.
¿Quién es tu esposo?
Jobless Man.
Jobless Man.
Yes.
Estamos
Calm down.
¿En qué país estamos?
Oh, here is Santa Barbara.
Santa Bárbara.
Sí.
¿Es un país?
No, en Estados Unidos, Santa Bárbara.
¿En Estados Unidos?
Sí.
Santa Bárbara. ¿en qué estado?
Maybe you need to take a rest, okay?
¿Rest?
Yes. Tienes que ir a descansar. Tienes que ir a descansar, ¿ya?
¿Cuánto cuesta un rest?
Nada, es gratis.
Oh,
ya, tranquila.
Eres linda.
Gracias.
¿Tú eres mi amiga? ¿Quieres ser mi amiga?
Yes, of
Ay,
course.
qué rica. Tú eres tan linda, qué bonito.
I love your hair, it's beautiful.
¿te gusta mi cabello?
Yes, and your clothes. Oh, you look beautiful, and your lipstick.
I not speaking English.
English.
You no speak. No, amiga, no hablo nada de inglés.
You need to try, okay? Maybe your pronunciation is not good.
Estás riendo de mí, estás burlando. No sé, amiga, tienes que ayudarme.
Ya, te voy a ayudar.
¿Me vas a ayudar?
Yes.
Ay,
Sure.
qué linda, amiga, te amo.
I love
Besito.
you.
Oh, gracias, Estados Unidos.
High five.
Subscribe to my channel, Jobless Man, and like this video and comment or respond.